Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. 1 Kings 8:27-29. But will God really dwell on earth? The heavens, even the highest heaven, cannot contain you. How much less this temple I have built? Yet give attention to your servant's prayer and his plea for mercy, Lord my God. Hear the cry and the prayer that your servant is praying in your presence this day. May your eyes be open toward this temple night and day, this place of which you said, my name shall be there, so that you will hear the prayer your servant prays toward this place. Today's title is Desperate for God. One of the biggest problems for man is pride. Pride caused the first couple, Adam and Eve, to sin. They wanted to be like God. Of course, the serpent tempted them. They can become like God if they eat the fruit that God has forbidden. The serpent attacked the weakest spot of man, the pride. The man fell to the temptation. Man's problem of pride didn't get better after the fall. People still want to get better of God. They made a lot of idols which are basically their puppets. Many times they try to make even true God idol that they can control. When Moses was delaying from a meeting with God, Moses' brother Aaron and Israelites made golden ox and declared it as their God. The same mistakes have been repeated throughout history. People who asserted to believe in God made different types of idols. They could be statues, temples, churches, other institutions or nations. Then they try to control these idols from behind. Solomon didn't make that mistake. He finished the first and most glorious temple. He was now dedicating it to the Lord. And hear what he prayed. The heavens, even the highest heaven, cannot contain you. How much less this temple I have built. Yet give attention to your servant's prayer and his plea for mercy, Lord my God. Hear the cry and the prayer that your servant is praying in your presence this day. He wasn't trying to be humble. He indeed felt so desperate. He was a young and inexperienced king with a lot of challenges. Without God's help, he felt that he was bound to fail. The temple of God that he was dedicating was not a symbol of his own might but a confession of his desperation. That was why God accepted the temple and filled it with his presence and grace. In fact, that was what made the temple truly glorious. That was what made the glory of Solomon. What will make God fill our life with his presence and grace? A lot of animals? Great success? Great accomplishments? What he wants from us, are broken hearts and souls that are desperate for God. Do you have such a desperate heart for God? Then God is not far away from you. Amen.